Hey, it's Tom with the Funky Little Studio. I'm coming to you live from the Funky Little Studio here in Owasso, Oklahoma. Full-time reseller here. My name's Thomas. I handle all the knickknacks, the bric-a-bracs, the random acts, the baseball caps, the hub caps, the mustard packs, the variety packs, anything I can sell online for a profit on platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and also Facebook Marketplace. My wife Rajeana handles all the clothing, the shoes, the dresses, the belts, the hosiery, the lingerie, anything like that she can sell. And we comprise the Funky Little Studio. We're full-time resellers. We've been doing this since 2022, I believe now. So about 3 years, a little over 3 years. And we are empty nesters. And this is a little video of a October challenge. I wanted to challenge myself to do 5 listings a day for the whole month of October. New listings, not delete and sell similar, not regurgitated listings anyway. I don't cross list, so it could be on any platform, any which way that I could sell something to make a profit. Here's the results. So I was going to do 5 a day for the whole month of October, which that would equal basically 150 listings, if my math is correct. And I wanted to try to make it happen. Stuff gets in the way. I took a weekend off and went to a car show, and I could have went back and did those, like turn in late homework, but I didn't on those 3 days, so I did miss those. But overall, I felt like I did pretty good. My gross total on listings was 135, if my math's correct, approximately. And how that broke down, what I was trying to do was to build up for a great fourth quarter. This is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to edit this. This was to try to increase our number of listings for fourth quarter. So basically October, November, December. We know December you kind of lose some sales at a certain point because it's too late to get it shipped for Christmas. But I had a death pile. Some of it's new stuff I sourced. Some of it's stuff I had in my basically warehouse garage that we've had that just need to get listed. So anyway, what I did was end up coming up with the 135 total listings. So I missed those 3 days of 5, basically 15 in a nutshell. And my results, I think it helped. I don't know, it made me consistent. But I did basically 100 of those on eBay. I don't really necessarily cross list. Typically, Rajeana does and uses a service, and there's a link in the description. But I just pick and choose where I want to list things to try to keep it simple for me. So anyway, long story short, approximately 100 of those were on eBay, brand new listings. I'm not going to really show you anything up here. I'll maybe do a little graphic. Facebook, what I do on those, so approximately 14. My math is weird here. My math ain't mathing. That's what I have wrote down. I wrote down, so there must be something else too. What did I forget? Well, that's going to be 130. So maybe I only did 130. Approximately 14 on Facebook. And that could be on Facebook Marketplace, or we also have a thing here locally that's called Dollar Auctions, which is a Facebook group where you can bid on things or list things, and it has to start at $1, and it only sells for 24 hours. I need to do another separate video on that, because if there's not one of those in your area, look and see if there is one. But if there's not one, you ought to start one, because it's a really great way to source. So I do some sourcing over there too. And then 15 on Posh. So maybe it was 130. I kind of didn't exactly math it out. I write everything down, but I just kind of rough estimated. Basically, I think I just took away the 3 days I missed. So anyway, that's 130 approximate new listings for the month of October. I think it helps. It helps eBay on the algorithm, but time will tell. Some of the stuff has sold. Some of it sold really quick. That was out of my death pile. That'll be on a separate video on what sold Wednesday. But anyway, do you guys do challenges to help you stay motivated and get listings? I know 5 a day is no big deal, but sometimes with things going on, and I wanted to limit I didn't want to I'd rather under promise and over deliver, I guess is the right word, instead of saying I'm going to do 25 a day and it ain't happening. But anyway, long story short, let me know what kind of listings you're doing per day and what kind of challenges you do or goals you set for yourself. This was one that I wanted to try. Rajeana and I have done it before together. This one I just did on my own. My long story short, my November one is going to be to do 50 a week. So that'll be that'll make it more like 7 a day. But anyway, I'm going to call it per week. So I'm going to do 50 new listings per week for the month of November. So it'll be over 200 new listings for the month of November. And these are new listings, not like delete and sell similar. That doesn't count. It's got to be a new listing, a brand new listing. And see if that helps our November. Anyway, leave me a comment. Let me know how many you're listing per day, what your goals are for the fourth quarter, for the end of the year, for the new year. And hope you guys are having great sales. Our last payday was terrible on eBay, but we're still plugging away. Cheers. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.